Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands, particularly at Parakeeta Bay at the H. Lively Stout Community College. I'm standing next to the new addition to the H. Lively Stout Community College family, the Basic Mechanical Engineering course where students of ages 18 to 35 can come and get trained right here. Let's take a look at the facility. As mentioned, viewers, we are here at the H. Lively Stout Community College, of course, with the new addition. I'm joined by the Dean of Workforce Division, the lovely Miss Marva Wheatley. Dean, thank you so much for your time and welcome to our platform.
Thank you, Ron. Good morning, and thank you for coming out to be with us today.
Now, we are moving from good to great, higher heights here at the program. I want you to be specific and tell us about this new basic training program.
Sure. The Basic Carpentry Training Program is designed to provide students with knowledge and competency-based skills to prepare them for entry-level positions in the construction industry. Now, this program is aligned with the construction-related training for the National Council in Construction Education Research, called NSAR, the acronym. And NSAR provides training in 70 areas pertaining to construction, and they also provide the basic core curriculum. And we have aligned this basic carpentry with that NSAR core curriculum. So students who take this program will get those knowledge-based and competency-based skills to become certified. And we are hoping to change the way how we do business here in the construction industry. As you would notice, after the hurricanes, and we've seen a lot of shortcuts because things just were not done to standards. And we want to train our students to industry standards.
Beautiful. Now, I have to speak about the new addition to the team. We have a vehicle right here. Tell us about your partners, tell us about the contribution, and most importantly, what will the vehicle be used for?
Thank you. Now, this is a Hyundai i10 model. It's a 2018 model. It was presented to us from the college's fleet of vehicles. We really want to thank the college president, Dr. Richard Georges, for so graciously donating this vehicle to the Technical Studies Department. Now, technical studies, we want the students to become as hands-on skills as much as possible. And so with this vehicle, as you would notice, our engine and our lecturers will be able to see the various parts, show the students, do some tinkering, learn to change the brakes, change the oil, do a lot of fancy stuff with the vehicle, and to bring the classroom training to life. That's really the whole idea that we would like to see. We do not yet have a garage.
Yes.
And all of the gadgets to really help us get to where we need to be, but we are aspiring to get there. And we really want to thank our industry partners. We have TAG, Tortola Auto Group, who we have a memorandum of understanding with to assist students with their internship training and, classroom related training. So we do not yet have all the resources, but certainly the business organizations around are more than happy to work with us, and we really want to thank everyone for assisting us wherever we have reached out.
I'm so happy that you mentioned the collaboration between stakeholders in the business community, because I want to make a point here, viewers, just to let you know that in order for us to continue to move from good to great, particularly when it comes to the technical fields, it will take a community effort. It will take the support of businesses across the territory. So I'm happy to see that persons like TAG and others are on board. I have to speak specifically, Dean, to what this will mean for the territory when we have these various cohorts of students completing their certifications. In hindsight, when we look at the future of our technical areas, such as the mechanics and carpentry, what are you looking forward to have been able to present to the workforce aspect in the territory?
Excellent question, because that's just the direction we are heading to. We are starting here. We would like our students to be trained to industry standards. Our courses are aligned right now where persons can take the AES certification exams if they would like to. But I would like to, and on behalf of the institution, to be able to bring persons with entry-level skills with national standards to the industry. And we just would ask the industry to work with us as much as possible. We are open to donors to help us get some of the tools and equipment that we need to carry out our training, because we need you to help us better prepare these young people for the industry.
Wonderful. And speaking of better preparing our young people, I'm excited to see the firsthand work of the students and the program. But before we go, Dean, I have to ask you, tell us about the registration for persons who are looking on, watching, whether it be students themselves or businesses who would like to get their employees trained. Tell us about how they can get in contact with the Workforce Division to not only support this program, but get persons signed up.
Certainly. For basic carpentry, we'll ask folks to reach out to the Workforce Training Division. We have Mr. Akeem Lewis, that's ALOUIS, at HLSCC.edu.vg, and he can be contacted on telephone 852-7176, and he can provide more information. We have information about our basic carpentry program out on social media. There is a QR code that you can scan, and that will put you right in touch with us, and we can get information directly out to you. Now, for the basic carpentry training, we only have 12 seats.
Wow.
It is hands-on. We want to ensure that everybody gets the same kind of attention so we could measure those skills. For the measurement of skills, our students will be assessed by computer-based exams in our computer lab upstairs. They will also have quizzes. There is 260 hours of classroom and practical training, 176 hours of pre-apprenticeship training. So we want to prepare our students with skills here on the college campus before we send them out with the construction companies for another 416 hours of apprentice training. So altogether, this program brings 852 hours of training. You can't beat that.
Amazing, amazing. Beautiful work. Congratulations to you and your team, Dean. Viewers, let's take a look. Now, Dean, we are at the active carpentry workshop at the institution. Tell us about this really cool workspace.
Oh, awesome, Ron. This workshop was designed with the Marine Studies Training Program. And this workshop has been tidied up by our Marine staff, which we are very thankful. And in here, we have a myriad of power tools. Right here in front of us is a huge saws and the vacuums, and I may not know all of the names of these equipment, but this is a very active space. Right now, we have the Marine Professional Training Program students in training, and they are making cubbies. They've made some gingerbread houses that the culinary arts students will design for the Christmas holidays. And it's going to be in this room where basic carpentry training will take place. There's a course called Basic Carpentry, one of 4 courses in this training program, and students will have an opportunity to learn about different types of woods. Okay. There's the mahogany. This one is teak. We have some pine, and you will feel the cut in. They're going to feel different because the woods are less dense or more dense than the other, and the students will be supervised with a trainer and an assistant, because we want to ensure that each student leaves here with the same experience. Understood. All right, so they'll be starting off from the basics. They will go through their training. We would like to be able to use this wood tech machine, which may be in a more advanced course. And this machine, I learned, can take different pieces of wood, compress it together, and you know how you do the balusters for your poster beds and for your chairs and your rails? This machine can do that. So this would be a little bit more on the advanced training side. Our trainer, Mr. Kofi Modeste, is very well versed in his field, and he will be our trainer for our basic carpentry course. All right, so we want to take you just to see.
Let's see the workshop.
So when you're joining various pieces of wood together for various reasons or shapes or sizes, we use this machine.
And you mentioned that this is the blower
This
that
is
keeps.
the vacuum
Okay.
that sucks up all of the bits from the planer. That's a big planer machine there. This is supposed to be our drill bit machine. I think it has done its time, and I would love to have a donor donate one of these for us. It is a Delta. We have a model number on here.
Okay.
So that one, we'd like to have that replaced. This is some type of saw, a circular saw. So you can see inside is the circular blade in here. Okay. The lumber on the floor are used by the Marine Professional Training Program right now. So lumber comes in and it goes. Again, it's used for the teaching and learning purposes. And for basic carpentry training, we will be going through the same. Basic carpentry, again, is linked to the Technical Studies Department, and we're really hoping to get this department up and going with more competency-based skills so we can produce better quality persons for our construction industry.
Now, Dean, thank you so much, first of all, for taking us around the facility and making sure that the viewing audience gets a first-hand look at the work that is being put in here. Two things I want to touch on, and that is the target audience for the course and, of course, the cost.
Thank you, Ron. Basic carpentry training is targeted towards male and females who are 18 years to 34 years old, who are able-bodied, computer literate, and we will welcome you into this training program. Scholarships are available. The cost is $5,000. And again, this program is provided by NSAR. We are an accredited training sponsor. HLSCC is an accredited training sponsor with NSAR. And we welcome you to fill up these seats. They're going to go fast. Just 12 seats are available. We can do a wait list.